So, John, what actually inspires your work at the moment?
Well, I'm inspired by two things mainly. The first one is our surroundings in Hampshire where we live. The fact that we're surrounded by countryside, but it's also cut through with the River Test. So I'm inspired by the look of the countryside and also the animals and the flora and fauna that you find in this location. I like to try and try and print things like hedgerows and fields and rivers and things like that. And I think I've done some of that stuff before with my Flora and Furrow series, and it's something that I'm going to continue working on. But I'm also very inspired by the places that we go on holiday, because we like to go holiday in Cornwall and in Wales, and I'm really inspired by the coast, and it got me doing my Safe Harbours series, which is all about having places that are safe and nestled in amongst rocks with harbours and houses. And I'm very inspired by the coast of Cornwall and Wales and anywhere else that we might go to.
So, you were saying about being inspired by the coast and the surroundings that we live within. What about the colours that you use? Because quite often the colours that you use are not entirely representative of the things that you're featuring. For example, boats, rocks, stuff like that. So where does your colour inspiration come from?
I don't know exactly where my colour inspiration comes from, but I noticed that I started off doing quite vibrant colours because I enjoy screen printing, and screen printing lends itself to overprinting of colours. So I've done a lot of exploration of overprinting different colours and having them quite vibrant and seeing what other colours I can get at by mixing them together. And I think as I go forward, my palette is going to become more muted. I like using dirty colours, but they don't overprint very well. So I like using like a dirty yellow and a grey blue and things like that. And there are colours that keep reappearing in my prints. But I think as I go forward, I'm going to try and use more limited palettes. So it's going to be quite interesting to see what happens with that.